Once upon a time, there lived a man named Matthew.
He collected taxes.
Taxi?
No! He didn't collect taxi cabs. He collected taxes. He was a tax collector, bird brain. Anyway, moving swiftly on, he was a tax collector and he worked for the IR. IR. Israeli Revenue, Nazareth Branch. It was a very responsible job.
Yes, responsible for taking a lot of money that wasn't his.
Do you mind, Matthew?
This is no ordinary Tom, Dick, and Harry, Mildred. This is... Yes, he's the Messiah, the Son of the living God.
Well, if you're trying to cure my headache by telling jokes, it didn't work.
One for Caesar, one for me. One for Caesar, and one for me.
We go back to the very beginnings, Nick. You were born at a very early age. In a little-known town of Hezbollah. Little known because nobody can pronounce it. Do you remember? No. Yes, that was the midwife speaking all those years ago. What is your impression of your little boy now?
He hasn't changed a bit.
One for Caesar, and one for me. You want me to march into the land of the Egyptian Empire and the Empire? And you want me to say, hi, I'm gonna conquer the north and south side of the biggest empire in the world? And then just say I'm gonna release the Israelites?
Exactly. You will say, Pharaoh, let my people go.
That is kind of catchy.
Don't tell me you invited someone to dinner without telling me.
But Mildred, my sweet, I didn't invite him. He invited himself.
Zacchaeus, I am not in the mood for this.
One for Caesar, one for me.
However, you have to completely turn off grudge.exe and resentment.com. These programs prevent love from being properly installed. Can you turn those off, ma'am?
Well, I don't really know how to turn them off. Can you tell me how?
My pleasure. Go to your start menu and invoke forgiveness.exe.
Schmoozing with the lowlife is not going to change that.
But you see, my dear, sweet Mildred, he picked me out of the crowd.
That's very funny, Zacchaeus. Zacchaeus, you're so short, Jesus couldn't even see you in a crowd.
I did actually have to climb a sycamore tree so I could see over the crowd. But Jesus did call me by name.
May I remind you that you are the head tax collector in this area. Everybody knows your name.
Mildred.
I will give them sign.
A giant star in the skies.
No.
How about raising the dead?
No way.
Walking on water?
No.
Walking through a furnace?
No.
Oh, I got it. How about...
I will turn your staff into a snake.
How about you turn my staff into a snake? For Caesar, one for me.
Zacchaeus, if this guy Jesus is really the Son of the living God, the last person he would want to have dinner with is you, a tax collector.
Mildred.
I know you're desperate to have some...
Good and all, but can't you send somebody else? How about Job? I hear he's blameless and upright. He fears God and shuns evil, and I'm sure he can speak.
He's just a little busy right now and trying to stare Leviathan.
How about Jethro? He talked his way out of tending these sheep. I'm sure that he could go to Pharaoh and convince him to let his people go.
No, I will send in your brother, Aaron, to meet you.
I have a brother? One for me, and one for me. And we have plagues like frogs and locusts and such.
We'll see. Now go forward and let my people go.
Monday.
I realized that Jesus was right, and I had to be born again. My life had completely changed.
Yeah, well, we have to move on.
Well, why?
Well, firstly, because time is running out. And secondly, because it's my show!
Oh, really? I thought it was, this is your life. And since it is